what you doing over there?
Trying to fix my mic because it's facing in the opposite direction.
Oh, okay. Um, Welcome to Drunk Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Drunk Crypto, ladies and gentlemen. Annalise having microphone issues right now. Probably sounds like shit. I'm so sorry about that. I pressed start stream and then I heard her fumbling around. I don't know. I don't know what's going on right now. You good?
Yeah, just a setup error by somebody to my right. That's fine.
A setup error.
Who put it on backwards?
Your mic hasn't moved. It's been there for however long.
No. It was literally facing that way.
Your mic hasn't moved, sweetheart.
No. Somebody put it that way. Who put it that way?
Okay. Your mic's been there for... We don't move these mics. They
Are
stay
you sure?
here.
Is that why yours looks like that?
Why mine looks like what?
Look at it.
This thing is a new addition. Yes, I just put the fucking pop filter on. I wasn't using a pop filter last stream.
Anyways, Tim. Hi guys, welcome to this live stream of Drunk Crypto. My name is Annalise, and this is my
Did you see the thumbnail?
Godly co-host Tim.
Co-host slash producer, director, cinematographic entrepreneur. I don't know.
You can be whatever you want. You're terrible. Anyways, guys.
Did you see my thumbnail?
No, I did not see your
thumbnail. Go look at it.
thumbnail.
It's so fucking cute. It's so cute. You're on a boat.
I'm on a boat.
Yeah, and I'm throwing money off the Venetian Causeway. I think it's the Venetian.
What are you talking about?
You're on a boat.
What are you talking about? Like,
you're on a boat, fam. I updated the thumbnail. Oh, I didn't update it on Twitch though. I don't know how to do that. Look.
Oh,
you're on a boat.
that's kind of cool,
isn't it? Anyways,
that's funny. Anyways, guys. So,
do you know why I made the thumbnail like that?
Why did you make the thumbnail?
Oh man, it's great. We'll get into it when we start talking about blockchain week. It'll all tie in. It'll all make a bunch of sense. But you see me throwing all that money away? It's basically has something to do with, blockchain week.
All right. Well,
we'll see.
Well, guys, last time we saw you, we did live stream out of that treehouse. If you saw us, I hope you did, because it was lots of fun. Ken was on the show. We had a few other guests on the show. Adam went into it. We were at the Bitcoin Mansion. I'm sorry. Yeah, we were at the Bitcoin Mansion. We also had a party at the Crypto Castle, but we'll talk about that a little later. Lots of things have happened since our last stream. Lots of parties, lots of fun. And that's what we like to do here at Bits and Tokens. Have fun. So, today the drink of the day is Modelo, as you can see. This is our beer of choice for the day. And we will be drinking it. Just one out of about 10, but I'm just having one. Other than that, it's been a good week, except for Bitcoin. Bitcoin looked like it took a little bit of a dip. We broke 9,000 on Saturday.
9,000.
Everyone was super happy on Saturday when Bitcoin broke over that $9,000 price. But since then, the run has seemed to fallen a little short. Right now, an average price for Bitcoin seems to be about 8,300. Which is not too bad, considering that we did have a good run up from, let's say, January 2nd to what's today, January 23rd. January 2nd, we were at 6,900. So we're still up about a good $2,000 plus over the past month, more or so. So that was 6,900 is the lowest peak for January. And the highest peak for January, as we saw, was over that 9,000 hump. So it's been not too bad of a month. But I mean, overall, let me look at a chart here.
Is my audio good? Are we good? Can y'all tell me if I'm good? I got the restream chat going so I can see everybody.
Let me go on TradingView here. Let's get a...
Hey, Bravo Coin going in.
Decent.
So I was chatting on Periscope and no one answered. I don't know. I'm looking at the restream chat and it's supposed to give me everything. I don't know why Periscope doesn't do that. I'm sorry. I need to figure that out because we need to include our Periscope friends in the mix since there's a bunch of y'all. But shout out Bravo Coin though. Shout out Ryan in the chat right now. Hello, friends.
Hello, friends.
Thanks for joining. All right, so Periscope is saying that the audio is good. So how come I can see this guy on Periscope, but not? I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe it's syncing. Who knows? But thank you guys for joining us here. Like I said, it looks like our run has come to a hiatus, which is expected.
Oh, it doesn't let me respond to Periscope. That's what it is. I can only respond to YouTube, DLive, and Twitch.
Really?
Yeah, that's interesting. And I was just about to pay for Restream too. I'm still gonna pay for it. It'll pay for itself though. It's fine.
Anyways, guys. In other news besides Bitcoin, we have Blockchain Week. So I want to start from Monday and move down throughout the week for Blockchain Week.
I need another beer for this, y'all.
Where's the one you just had?
I finished it.
What? We just started. I haven't even sipped mine. I would just toss mine over. Anyways, so let's start on Monday. So Monday, there was only really one event. It was at the Blockchain Center in Miami. It was Crypto Monday. Crypto Monday is essentially a day where the community gets together and learns about a topic. So Monday's topic was a Miami Blockchain Week edition. And who was Monday's hosted by? I don't remember.
Crypto Monday. I don't know. The craziest part is I was there and I did the whole live stream, but
yeah, but I don't
wow,
I don't remember who hosted it. Hold on, I'll tell you. It wasn't.
I can hold on. I have the.
I'm just like, dude, there were so many events that I don't remember who did what and when. Monday was hackathon. I see a bunch of hackathon things.
Don't have the name. Just have Crypto Monday. I don't know. I'm not even gonna hold you. I have no idea.
This is crazy though. What? Who? Where? Who was Monday? Why am I having such a hard time finding who was on Monday right now?
Because this week was a lot.
A lot of stuff happened Monday.
Hold on. Let me jump in there and try to see if I can see what was.
This is Blockchain Week. Oh, okay. So it looks like there wasn't. Okay, I remember what happened. So there was a set. Someone was supposed to talk on Crypto Monday, but they didn't. So instead, what happened was that there was a conglomerate. And so it was Mo from TNABC, the North American Bitcoin Conference. It was a guy from Bitstop, and it was a guy from the Miami DDA.
Yeah.
So basically, there were just people who kind of either sponsored / coincided with the Bitcoin Center Miami to do Crypto Mondays. That's what Crypto Mondays was about. It was just general Q&A and informative regarding each party and how they contribute to the blockchain space. So that was Monday. Tuesday.
Hold on. Wait.
Waiting.
Let's give some facts.
What are facts?
So the reason why all of those people were chosen, it's really interesting. Bitstop was the first Bitcoin ATM in Florida.
Okay.
So that's why they were there, and I think that was cool. They have their roots, here in Florida, so that's pretty neat.
Mm-hmm.
Mo Levin was there because he does TNABC, which happens in Miami.
Right.
And for whatever reason, right. And then for whatever reason, there's always that Miami pump in the beginning of the year. And I didn't know that before I started really getting into crypto. But like January, we always kind of get like a little pump, and it's because there's all this buzz about.
Kind of, but that didn't happen last year. Last year we were coming. 2008.
It happened last year.
Hold on. When was? Because I remember
It didn't happen in 2017 because that's when it died right after.
Hold on. Let me look it up.
But it also kind of did a little bit, but not really. But last year there was a little pumpsy doozle. Anyways, and then the guy from the DDA was there, the Downtown Development Authority.
There was it was kind of because remember we were coming down from the 17 we're coming down from a run.
It wasn't last year, was it?
Yeah, last year, 2019. Hold on. Okay, so we had a pump in November.
That was 17 into 18 that you're thinking of coming down off.
No. Remember in 2018 there was a little pump in November and we were coming down in December. We went up a little bit in January. It was very slight. And then we went back down in February. There was a very, very, very slight uptrend in January. So I guess you can consider that a little pump or whatever. Actually, let me zoom in the dates to see a little more. Was it
A little pumperoonie, a little
right?
pumpernickel?
It's very small. Hold on, let me zoom in a little more because it almost looks like it was in December where it did that action.
Check the chat. Fernando in the chat. Crypto Gal in the chat. What's up?
Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope you had a wonderful time. Yeah, it doesn't look like there was much that happened last January, actually. It looks like we went down for January. Okay, so this price action, this started in December, and this is just like back and forth into January, but it went down in January.
Got you.
So last year didn't happen because in November, if you remember.
Remember November?
Yeah, in November.
Why do you say November like that? November.
In November, we were doing this, and then we dipped.
Right.
But the altcoins were running 2018 in November. I remember that because I just so happened to buy
You remember that?
Yeah, because I bought Bitcoin Cash, and it was right before they forked. When they forked, everything dumped.
True. Unforking believable.
Boom.
I've always wanted to use that joke. Can someone laugh? Laugh in the chat right now, somebody, please.
No one's laughing at you. All right. So that was Crypto Mondays. Tuesday was Trading Tuesday at the center. In addition to, there was
Fluid Chains.
Yes, Fluid Chains
/ Open Nexo.
Is that their slash?
There was two thing people.
Okay, so there was added. Okay, some events were added like literally like last minute.
Yeah, kind of. A little bit.
Some events were added last minute. Originally it was Trading Tuesdays, and it was just that, and then Fluid Chains, and I guess that happened as well.
Right.
What is Fluid Chains? I wasn't there for their meetup. I was running around doing other things, getting ready.
Here's the thing. The interesting thing about all of these topics that we're covering right now is that I live streamed all of them right over on the Blockchain Center. I'm sorry, the Bitcoin Center Miami's.
This is true.
YouTube page.
If you guys want to catch any of these meetups, you can find them on YouTube.
I don't like it's weird because when I'm like doing the live streams. Except for this one, like I'm not really like engaged in what the actual content is. For me, it's more about like audio levels and like color quality and like I just shifting scenes and stuff like that. Like I'm really more like, so I hear it and like if I heard it again, I'd be like, oh, I remember that or whatever. But like I don't really remember it because I wasn't listening to retain. I was listening to like make sure the stream was like super crispy. Which it was. True story.
But if you guys do want to watch any of the things that were recorded out of the Blockchain Center, everything was live streamed. Crypto Mondays, Trading Tuesday, Fluid Chains, Metronome.
So we did
the hackathon.
No, not the Metronome meetup wasn't.
Metronome wasn't, okay.
But we did Crypto Mondays, so that's there. Fluid Chain / Open Nexo, their talk was there, and that was pretty cool. Crypto.com's roadmap to financial autonomy.
Crypto.com was really good. If you guys should go on there. Bitcoin Center Miami on YouTube. That is a channel. Everything was streamed there. Go check it out if you guys want to like rewatch anything that happened there. A lot of companies came through. There's a lot of stuff that you can see. Even during the hackathon, they were doing some informational sessions, like teaching some like, developer background action stuff going on at one point in time. And I think when they were like even demoing and presenting, that's even there. So even if you like
get to see who won.
Yeah, you get to see who won. It's really cool.
The
so there's a little bit of
was
everything.
Probably my favorite stream that I did. It was the most like intensive because like if you look right now, like we're looking at the YouTube page for the Bitcoin Center. You guys can go there too. Like this live stream right here was 2 hours and 21 minutes. This one was 4 hours. This one was like 44 minutes.
It was
so there was a lot
36-hour event, I think.
Yeah. And we streamed a good chunk of it. So.
Right. So anything that you guys feel like you missed, definitely go to the Bitcoin Center Miami YouTube. Everything's on there. Yeah. Well, not everything, but majority of things out of the center are on there. Really informative. Like I said, Crypto.com is on there. Fluid Chains is on there. The hackathon's on there. Crypto Mondays is on there.
Oh, wait.
So there's a lot of options.
So Bravo Coin, shout out Bravo Coin, by the way. Go follow them on Twitter if you don't follow them already. So Bravo Coin in the chat just brought up the BCH miner tax. There's a 12.5% miner tax on BCH going to a dev fund controlled by the Roger Ver Corporation.
Ooh.
Did we know this?
I did not know that. Let's talk about that, actually. That's very interesting.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
That's crazy. I didn't know. And Bitcoin Cash was literally the biggest booth at the North American Bitcoin Conference. They had like the space that two booths would take. They had
Bitcoin.com
the biggest
was
booth.
wilding out this week.
They had the biggest presence this year. Can you believe that? Can you believe that Bitcoin Cash had the biggest presence?
Well, at like TNABC, yeah. And then like they were giving out shirts and stuff. Like they were giving out so many shirts that we had so much left over that we literally gave shirts out to the homeless. And I almost kind of got attacked. Did we tell you about that?
No.
Oh,
what?
Shit. Yo, we're gonna get into the BCH thing because I have like a little article pulled up here. But so we have like a bunch of these extra Bitcoin.com shirts or whatever, and we're giving them out to the homeless people or whatever, because you know, like that little one side street where, you know, they all kind of congregate or whatever. And so we're giving them out, and everyone's really appreciative. And then we get to this one guy, and we're like, oh, hey, here's a shirt. And I happen to be smoking a Black and Mild, which I don't advocate that anyone smokes tobacco of any form, but I personally happen to be smoking a Black and Mild. And this one man was like, you stop smoking that shit. Ooh. And I was just like, oop. And Whoa. He was like, he was just going off. He was like, I don't care, you know, I'm one of the younger ones. If you want to fight me, if you want to beat me up, I don't care. But you got to stop smoking that shit. Like, he was really getting like super, super angry. And then like, I guess he was making a bunch of noise, and it alerted some of the rest of the homeless people out there. And they're like, oh, y'all giving away stuff? Like, and we had our last shirt. So we almost got like literally like rushed or whatever.
Oh my God.
So there was a lot going on. So like we had to, and I was with people. So I had to like kind of navigate. I was like, yo, just go. Like there was a lot going on, but yeah, we almost had to, I don't know. He was like asking for a fight, but like trying to be like, it's like on the one hand, like I respect him for trying to like, you know, tell me not to smoke tobacco, which like whatever. Like,
was it that he was telling you not to smoke tobacco or don't smoke around him?
No. He wasn't. I mean, come on, bro. Like that area is gross. Like no one's really trying to, defend it. Like it's,
right.
You know. So what he was trying to say was just not to smoke in general. Like he was really trying. So at the one part of me was like I didn't like I wasn't confrontive, and you know I'm very confrontive when it comes to shit.
Right.
But I understood where he was coming from, so I left it and just let it kind of rock or whatever. But he was kind of getting a little aggressive on the way out. You know what I'm saying? He asked for like a little dap, but you know I don't be
right.
I need that hand sandy on deck because that's crazy with the, you know, I don't know what's going on. But yeah, it was almost all bad for him. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like he was really getting in my face like at one point. And
nah,
like,
you don't do that, dude. This is Florida. You don't do that. That's crazy.
So that happened.
Ooh.
Let's see here. Boop, 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 boop. A lot of stuff in the chat. I'll get back to y'all in a second. I don't know what exactly.
So let's talk about this minor fee, because this is something that's upcoming. It's not something that's right here, right now. And it's actually something that was announced today or recently, because most articles are dated from today. So basically, the Bitcoin Cash minor fee is 12.5%, and it would be going into the little fund that Roger Ver has. This is something that will happen for a soft fork on May 15th, right around the time for the halvening. So
I'm gonna hold on. Let me try to pull this
interesting,
up real quick, because I actually have something pretty cool here.
Yeah, so this is apparently an unavoidable 6-month protocol change, and miners would basically be forced to pay the 12.5% from the rewards, or they'll be booted from the network. Wow, that really sucks. I don't know how I feel about that one. So my question is, why is this fee being put in place? I'm not understanding. So the mining fee rewards to a Hong Kong based company. Hold on. This is according to the proposal. CEO of BTC.top, the largest mining pool. Okay. Okay, so it looks like anybody who basically holds a mining pool or has anything to do with BCH is obviously furious, because that percentage can destroy whether or not things are being held up.
So I'm reading. Supposedly, this has something to do with BTC as well, because it says that the the 12.5% developer fund will be 97% provided by BTC miners. I don't know exactly what that means, but it looks like it's not specifically gonna like super impact BCH miners like crazy heavy, but like BTC miners are gonna feel it a little bit. And then in addition, the BCH hash rate is gonna drop a little bit.
Right. Okay, well,
how are they doing this? I don't understand. I'm confused, and I want someone to explain it to me because I am a child.
Well, one, it's their token. They can technically do whatever. The stop it. The BTC, that one throws me off. I mean, BCH was forked off of BTC, but
you know what this sounds like?
I'm like,
you know what it sounds like though?
What does it sound like? A hot topic. All right. So, hot topic of the night. Here we are. So stupid. Here we are trying to figure this one out because this is interesting. A little bit of a pickle here.
She's Polynesian.
Stop it. Stop that right now.
She's Polynesian. My little twerking gal. Anyways,
apparently the traditional corporate donation model had problems, which is why this is being enforced. I guess so wherever this tax is going to the fund, apparently it used to be by donation base. I guess people weren't donating enough, and now this tax is being enforced.
I don't know how I feel about it.
Yeah, apparently all donations are going to be used to boost the coin's development in the upcoming bull market. Supposedly.
Here's the thing, though, right? Here's the thing. I get it. There's ups, there's downs. I was under the impression that the incentive for development was you make a good thing and then people use it, and because more people use it, the price goes up. But you were already making that thing, so you already have some of it. So your incentive is that your bags are now worth more than they were previously. I thought that's what we kind of reached consensus about as far as like development. Now we're looking for all these different ways for people to get paid extra, and like I just don't get it.
So this is supposedly a way to clean up the mining pools that are already existing for Bitcoin Cash, and only the true supporters of Bitcoin Cash will remain mining. That is what this is. And I guess because of that, extra fee, that is, your I support Bitcoin Cash fee, whatever it means. This is what I'm reading. And I mean, I guess other people have chimed in, like creators from other coins.
Gitcoin.
So it's like, oof, I get it, but also, oof, like you can't like. The donation was voluntary. It's a donation. This is no longer voluntary. I don't know. The protocol is not changing. Everything's remaining the same. It's just how their rewards are now distributed. Instead of getting, like, if I was to get, like, one, let's say I mined a block for Bitcoin Cash, and I got one Bitcoin Cash for mine. Instead of getting that up front, I'm just going to get that 12.5 removed before I get my reward. That's essentially how it works. But I don't know. I see where they have an issue. But you can't say, hey, something was voluntary, it wasn't working out.
But then how do you split that up between the devs, though? That's centralized now. Now there's some centralized party that controls access to those funds to be able to split it up throughout all the different devs.
I guess
it's stupid.
So. I mean, really, all they need to do before anything is distributed is just apply the tax. So it's not necessarily like they're, like saying like, oh, this dev's at this dev gets that. They're just pulling the tax beforehand.
Right, that's what I'm saying. But then it boils down to, okay, so now some person or some entity is responsible for making sure that 12.5% that was pulled out is split up to the devs somehow.
I don't think it's being split up to the devs because it's supposed to be used for like further like development, but I think it's for payment Do you like get me? Like I'm assuming they have they're gonna be developing on the back end for whatever, and out of that they get a set amount based off what they do. Like
that's what I'm saying though, but we have to rely on somebody else in the back end to determine who is awarded what based on what. Somebody could come out with something that we think is revolutionary and they get paid, some amount, and then somebody could find like the easiest hack to that thing. And it's like, now it's useless. Like, it's just, you have to rely on like a person to determine who's getting paid what now. And it seems stupid. Because previously it was just based on like, the devs incentive was just build the network, make it better. More people will use it. There's more money because you were here early. And now the incentive is, build and we'll pay you for building. Like, if you wanted to do that, go work for IBM or whatever. I don't know. Maybe I'm just being like,
I guess, but I mean, we could always make the argument that Jack Dorsey pays, separate devs just to work on the back end of Bitcoin. Like, there are issues. A lot of people don't feel like.
Yeah, but that's coming out of Jack Dorsey's pocket. That doesn't affect me,
right. And it's not coming out of the miner's pocket. Maybe we can make the argument and say, hey, Roger, it should come out of your pocket. Like we can make that argument, but I don't know. Clearly, it's not a bad thing, but it's not the greatest thing,
Satoshi would have paid his developers. If Satoshi was still here and Bitcoin was worth all this money and he had, the Bitcoin from way back in the day, he would, the developers would get paid. Possibly. Satoshi would have probably paid his developers.
Possibly. I mean,
and honestly, it would have been no big deal. The community
honestly, because Bitcoin Cash is it's a company. It's not even an organization. It's a company. Right. Bitcoin Cash is a company. Technically, they should pay their people. They shouldn't be taking it out of the blocks, theoretically speaking. Because if I was to say
that's not theoretical, that is a technical point. You are a company. You have a structure of a company. There's a hierarchy, and the top should be paying everyone else. You're exactly right. Should not be coming out the community.
Yeah, it shouldn't be coming out of someone else's pocket. So I'm not that's why most people are furious.
People that you need miners for the network to exist and move.
Right.
You need validators for the network to exist and move. Like,
right.
You can't. That's crazy.
Right. That's like the CEO of a company saying, like, actually, it's not coming out of my pocket. It's going to come out of your pocket. Yeah. Not the greatest move, just because of the way you guys are set up. But I'm
going to drop this in the chat for everybody, the one that I was reading.
Yeah. So, guys, read more about it. It's if this is something that's going to affect you. I get it, but also, So, But anyways, besides that hot topic, let's go back to blockchain week. So Tuesday was the first day of Washington Elite. I have mixed reviews about Washington Elite, and I want to say this first and foremost, like, this is a media company. That's what Bits and Tokens is. Bruce's wife was coming at me on Twitter because I was asking for facts, and she kept saying I was butthurt, and I'm like, that's not how you respond to someone asking you for facts.
First of all, whatever, I'm going to get this shit out the way right now. Fuck Bruce Porter Jr. You're not welcome back in Miami. It's not...
That's personal, but besides,
it's beyond all this shit. You did whatever. You're a shitty person. You're not welcome back in Miami. That's on. You know what I'm saying? Like, we'll get there. It's fine.
So besides any personal like opinions or anything that personally I had about anything, I was there. I wanted to go. I wanted to check it out. I was just like, maybe it's a good conference.
That's a lie.
What?
I tell you that right now. That's a lie. I'm not finna sugarcoat no bullshit. I received a text message that said why we were deliberating whether or not we should even go because it was whatever.
Well, at first I said yes, and then I said no, and then Ken wanted to go, and then I said yes.
No, wait a minute. No, I received a text message, and I'm not gonna dox who it was, but I received a text message of somebody who was there that said it was a shit show. And we were giggling and laughing, all three of us. And then we decided.
That is true.
And then we decided, we have to go see what this shit show was looking like.
That is true.
So I just want to put it out there that the specific reason that I pulled up the first day and did not go back the second day, because I heard it was a shit show and I wanted to see how shitty of a shit show it was. And boy, what a shit show. Yeah,
I actually feel really bad for the Ben students. They didn't get to go on Tuesday to check it out. I mean, they didn't miss anything anyways, but Ben, the Blockchain Education Network, they provided free tickets, which wasn't anything because it was a free event anyways. Sorry if you paid money. You know, there was nothing that was enforced at the door.
Yo, they were slapping wristbands on anybody they could.
Yeah, unfortunately.
$850
The second
they
day,
were
the kids showed up for the Blockchain Education Network. There was nothing there. They said there wasn't really a show. There was no one there. They showed up at like almost 1, and there was no one there for day 2. I don't even know if day 2 actually happened. I couldn't tell you. Day 1, I made a little video. I put it up on Twitter. It's there. It kind of shows somewhat of the conference. I have some other footage, but honestly, it was just empty. I think a total of like 4 people were in my video of like sitting in a seat. Like there wasn't really actual people. It was like speakers talking to speakers. Like there wasn't really an actual audience, which if I'm going to pay for a conference, even if it's a measly $25, which that's if I paid in global boost coin, whatever.
Which is a scam.
That's still $25 that I paid for nothing. There wasn't even sponsors there. I think a lot of the sponsors dropped their things and left. When I got there, they were using boxes of Bitcoin.com shirts to hold the door open. Bitcoin.com wasn't there. People had booths set up. They weren't there, you know, like booths. Theoretically, I want to say, but no one was there. You know,
I saw two
I think I mingled.
Like 3 things I would consider a booth. I didn't really see like a booth like that.
There was like stuff.
There was like stuff upstairs, but it was so easy to just walk past. It wasn't even like.
Right. It was just stuff there because there was no one that was actively by the stuff. Mind you, the conference was at a restaurant. I just want to put that out there.
It was at El Dorado 305, which is Pitbull's restaurant.
It was Pitbull's restaurant. It just wasn't. It wasn't something that was on. It wasn't worth my time. I couldn't even sit down and listen to anyone speak. Like it was like it was empty. There was distractions. It's a restaurant. You know, like it's a restaurant.
When we showed up, do you remember when we showed up and the people were like, "Oh, table for 3"?
Yeah, like they were trying to seat me down. I'm like, no, I'm here for a conference.
And they were like, "Oh yeah, just go inside wherever." Like no one even knew what the fuck was going on. Like it was terrible. And for them to have the audacity to go into not only the Bitcoin Center chat, the Blockchain Center chat or whatever, but also on Twitter to talk about how like, oh, we outgrew the Blockchain Center. Like I don't work directly for the Blockchain Center or the Bitcoin Center. Those are my friends, and like I'll defend them because we're friends. But like also like in this instance, me just as like a passerby, like man said that he outgrew the Blockchain Center, which that's not true at all because you went to a smaller, shittier venue that has nothing to do with blockchain. That was a restaurant that was literally open as a like I could have sat down and ate food as a regular patron and not paid to go to your conference and still been to the conference. Like, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
The whole thing was so dumb. And for you to fucking sit there and try to say, like, oh, we outgrew this one space. No, you didn't. Because I did the math. Okay, the Blockchain Center was offering you 6,000 square feet of space, or a little bit more than 6,000 square feet of space in a fucking rectangle, which works out to a lot more actual available physical space than the 9,000 square feet of space that's total for that restaurant, where you only had the first and second floor, but the second floor is only one little tiny hallway and one little room that you weren't using, and the bottom floor is all cut off because people are actually there eating. There's a makeshift stage that was built out of literally what looked like driftwood. Like, the whole thing was fucking shitty, and it was like it was a snub at people that I work with, and it was a snub at the city that I've fallen in love with over these past 2 years working down in Miami every other day or every day or however often we've been there. And for this person to come into my city that has adopted me and cared for me and loved for me, you know what I'm saying, for the past 2 years, and do this bullshit and then try to make it look like it was our fault, that's fucking crazy. That's crazy. So you're not welcome back.
So the ironic thing is, when I was talking to someone online about it, they kept bringing up the price of the location, said nothing about the attendance, said nothing about the people. It just kept going back to the price of location, price of location, price of location. So for you to say that you outgrew the event and you couldn't hold the event because of the price of the location, and someone else who is an investor / stakeholder in your quote unquote company saying that it was because of the cost, those are two different reasons. The stories didn't add up. Nothing added up. And I was also told that this is not the first time this has happened. So
people told me watch out because this man seems very scammy, and I was like, oh, I don't even really.
I'm not trying to
like
make
that.
anyone
let
seem
me
like
just,
a bad person.
whatever.
I'm not saying Bruce is a bad person.
Nah,
what I
fuck
am
Bruce.
saying is that
I'll say this shit. Fuck Bruce.
people talk and they don't talk for fun, you know? Like if one person made up a rumor about you, sure, but like multiple people and multiple occasions that attended multiple versions of your conferences, like redundancy is a thing. If you were redundant with what you do and it shows and here it is, well then that's it. There it is. You know, like I went on Ken's stream when I found out that the location changed and nobody knew about it, and I said something about it, and Bruce DM'd me saying, "Oh, you blew up my spot," and I'm like, "What do you mean? You know, if you're gonna hold a conference and you have a location, you need to tell people. Like, I didn't blow up your spot. You didn't tell anyone, you know." And then it's like, "Oh, we do have a location. Cool, awesome, you know." But the location wasn't ideal. It wasn't, whatever. People were trying to, it was falling apart before the conference even started. And I knew this because people showed up on Crypto Monday and started throwing people on panels. Like, someone just said, "Hi, how are you? I want you on a panel tomorrow." I just met you. What do you mean you want me on a panel tomorrow? That's when you know things are not going well. Sign number one. No one's just going to show up somewhere where there's a lot of people and say, "Hey, we're going to throw you on a panel." That's not how that works. Okay. People pay to speak at conferences. You just don't meet someone and throw them on a panel. Sure, you can do that. But like, day before, day of, no, like it is what it is. Wasn't a great conference. I didn't even go back there was like supposed to be a meetup after that. I didn't go. I spoke to the person who sponsored it. They didn't even like it. It is what it is,
They did a cool thing at the Versace mansion, supposedly, but like that was.
We're not on Wednesday yet.
That was really only cool because.
Well, you paid for dinner, and that's what a lot of people say. Is there was this killed me.
They finessed the shit out of the Versace mansion.
Oh man.
They paid for a few people to have dinner there, and they turned it into a whole conference, meetup, whatever.
So we actually went back and spoke to the owners of the Versace mansion to actually get a story.
Let's go. What happened with that? Because I wasn't there for that part.
So yes, so a dinner. Here's the thing, right? They didn't actually rent out the Versace mansion. They set up a dinner reservation and paid for dinner. It was just a dining hall. I talked to the person who curated the actual show for the Versace mansion, which made it look really cool. The managers literally took a shit, and I was just like, whoa. Like when I talked to the guy, I won't name him out, the one who curated the show, apparently he wasn't allowed to even have his models there. Like, they were not allowed to do whatever. Now, when you go to the Versace mansion, you're allowed to go to the rooms. You're allowed to roam. It is the Versace mansion. So, everything is cool, but you made a dinner reservation, like that's how restaurants work. That's all it was. It looked really cool. It looked nice. It's a Versace mansion. Of course, people are going to go show up. You're paying for dinner. Of course, people are going to go show up. But keep in mind, those tickets were selling, I think, without the global boost for $1,400, and then the regular ticket with the global boost was $1,300. Like, it was not a cheap ticket. And if somebody actually paid for that, sorry. But yeah, management was very, very, very upset because the guy who curated the show decided to bring out the models and move some art pieces anyways at the last minute. Management was upset. It is what it is. It wasn't his fault. He was hired to do these things. It is what it is. But if anyone had a good time at the Versace mansion, I'm glad. Apparently it was a good show. I hope you enjoyed your food. That's all I have to say about that. What I will say is that personally, I did not like the Washington Elite Conference. It wasn't a good show. The food was good for the people who ate. That's it. That's all I could say. Everything else is All right. Back to Wednesday. So Wednesday was also a launch party at the Clevelander for the North American Bitcoin Conference. That was cool. That was really fun, actually. If you guys have been to the Clevelander, lots of fun, lots of dancing, lots of people to talk and mingle with. So that was also pretty cool. I think Wednesday was also, was there another meetup at the center, which again, you can catch on the Bitcoin Center Miami stream. Feel free to go to the YouTube page to catch anything that is streaming. Let's go to
Wednesday might have been crypto.com, but I don't think
that
so,
was
slash remember.
Thursday.
That was Thursday, right?
So
Thursday
was the first day of the North American Bitcoin Conference. North American Bitcoin Conference was fun. Everybody kept telling me it was the smallest conference they've thrown, based off the past 3 years. So they downsized this year. Why? I don't know. Bitcoin is up, but things happen.
Here's my little, whatever. I'm gonna use my experience because like I'm impartial. Nobody pays my bills. You know what I'm saying, except for me through work and effort. So like it's whatever. I did not enjoy TNABC. I thought it was very small compared to other conferences that I've been to.
It's a blockchain week conference, so it was small for a blockchain week conference.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make comparisons in terms of like price wise because I don't know about price for any of these things because I refuse to pay for them. But
we're media; it's a little different.
So like, well, I mean, some places want media to pay, and I'm just like,
yeah. So think Consensus. Consensus. They do that. Yeah, there's a few other places that do that, but
there's a couple Johns that wouldn't let media get.
But actually, when I applied for a pass this year, they didn't. So we'll see.
Anyways, there were a total of exactly 12 exhibitors, and a few speakers that were there, and I just honestly I didn't really feel like it was that cool. To be honest, like I've seen all these people before. Maybe it's cool for people who like don't go to conferences or whatever, but like as someone who does like the conference circuit, every year or whatever, like it wasn't that cool to me. I think WCC was way cooler. Blockchain Week Vegas was way cooler, and there's no reason for that. Like Blockchain Week Miami should have been fucking so cool. Now
the parties were cool.
The parties were super
were amazing.
Super cool.
I'll drop some content on the parties, but like they were amazing.
Yeah. That's really what it was. It was like the local events, the events that were actually put on by locals, like the Blockchain Center, us, and Block Tech, whatever. Like those events.
The only thing we outgrew was a McDonald's bathroom. Upset. Anyways, go ahead. God. Anyways.
So, I mean, that's all I'm going to say about
So, personally, I liked TNABC just because it was personal. I met a lot of fresh faces. I've met faces that I've talked to digitally but didn't see in person. So, it was good. So, who's that guy from Silicon Nexus? God, I forgot his name.
I don't even know what that is.
It's a gaming thing. So remember when we did the gaming conference back in August, the first one? He was actually one of the booth exhibitors there.
Got you.
And I met him in person. So I'm like, oh, this is actually really cool. Like I'm meeting somebody who I spoke to virtually in person. He was super excited to see Jerome. He's like, ah. So that was cool. And
pretty neat.
Who else? I met some people online. I talked to some people online, some people who I helped get tickets for the North American Bitcoin Conference, students that I spoke to on Twitter, met them in person. So that's also, also really cool. I got to meet a lot of people from Ben. What's her name? The dev girl.
Kate?
Kate. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, Kate. Man.
Yo. I can't. No, first of all, she's terrific.
She's so cute. Let me tell you about this girl from Montreal.
That's the only thing I'm gonna say.
She actually won the hackathon. She won the hackathon. Her team, right? She is a developer. She works on usually develops on Ethereum. But her team won the hackathon. She's a charity based individual, so she does a lot of things for charity, which is cool. And I think her first charity, she said that basically they would go into communities, they would fund the communities based off what they need, and then after funding them based off what they need, they would stop giving them resources. And if they came back to them, it's like, nope, we gave you everything you needed. Like we set you up for success. We gave you what was it? We gave you, women's services, we gave you children's services. Like there's no reason you should be coming back to us. Which is how charity actually works. Like, you have a charitable cause until the cause is fixed. So, I mean, if you went in, you fixed whatever or provided them with whatever and you set them up for success, charity at that point in time needs to stop, which makes sense. So I guess she created a way for, people to get the resources that they need, but also continue effectively. Like, they made a whole plan out, and I was just like, oh, this is amazing. So, like, I don't know, super smart girl, super cool girl. She's amazing. I was just like, oh, she's awesome. So I'm actually really happy her team won. Again, if you guys want to watch the hackathon and watch the winners, Bitcoin Center Miami YouTube, everything is on there. So there were 6 winners in total. You can't see my other hand. 6 winners in total. Everyone had really cool, really cool, like ideas. I think so. The one that I got really sad that didn't win was my friend Art. So Art made a what was it? A volcano.
Yes.
Volcano.
So the volcano vape, if you don't know what it is a
it's a vaporizer.
Cannabis vaporizer.
Yeah.
And speaking of cannabis, it has like a bag that blows up. So like you put the cannabis or whatever in a thing,
right.
It like vaporizes through there and it fills up a bag, and then you like you blow it through a bag or whatever.
Right.
So go ahead, continue.
So he made a really cool vaporizer, which theoretically you can apply the technology to anything. You can apply the technology.
You can apply it to a light switch.
It's literally
anything that requires like on and off power. You could theoretically apply this to, which is like the real exciting part.
Right.
With the exception of a couple things that me and him have been talking about in secret that I can't tell anyone about yet.
Anyways, so I thought that was really cool. And I mean, reason that they probably didn't pick Art is because it's something that has already been made, but it would have been really cool to demo. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could already there's people who have already created coffee machines that you scan a QR code, you tip the coffee machine, and then it'll fucking work, Like, it's already a thing. So that's probably a reason why he didn't get it, but it was a really cool concept. Like I said, if you guys want to watch any of the winners or any of their demos, you can go to Miami Bitcoin Center on YouTube and watch all the videos. They're on there. But the hackathon was really interesting. Let me think what else. Let's talk about some parties. Parties are my favorite part. So Thursday night, last time we streamed.
That was that Treehouse, John?
Yes.
Oh my
Thursday night,
God.
last time we streamed was the
God.
Bitcoin Mansion party.
Yo.
A Bitcoin Mansion party was super fun, honestly. Like, number one, there was a fire breather there. Like, okay? Like, entertainment. There was plenty of entertainment, jacuzzi, pool, unlimited drinks. So, I mean, it was really fun. There was hookah. There was music. Again, there was a fire breather. So it was really cool. Yes, Gene, Thursday was lit. It was lit.
Was he there
Literally
for that?
lit.
Oh, yeah,
he was there. So, it was really fun. If you guys can't... Yeah, no, Gene went swimming with me. So let's talk about how Gene can't swim and he can catch these hands. Yeah, I went swimming with Gene and I was like, hey, dude, I bet you an entire Bitcoin that you can't beat me across this pool. And Gene's like, whoa.
You bet him a whole Bitcoin.
A whole Bitcoin. An entire Bitcoin. And he said, oh, that's not enough to get my arms moving. And I was like, whoa. I was like, all right. So anyways, yeah, so Gene can't swim. I just want to say that to everyone, and he needed a year to like get it together. Anyways, so that party was super fun. I'm gonna be doing
Why did I even come here?
You're embarrassed now. Anyways,
salute to everybody in chat. Shout out Crypto Wonder for joining the chat. I see you. Brap, brap.
Anyways, so it was really fun. Thursday was really fun. I had fun. Ken was there. Oh, Ken, I miss you. But
don't leave, Gene.
On a lap back, let me tell you how fast this man swam. By the time I turned around, he didn't make it halfway across the pool.
Stop it, Papa.
Okay?
Oh my
Let
God.
me tell you that much. Okay, come see me. You know, maybe if you caught me like a year ago, maybe I wouldn't have like, I mean, you can't swim, period, so you wouldn't have beat me. But maybe if you caught me a year ago, like I wouldn't have swam, so fast, and I wouldn't have smoked you. Because what I started doing is that on my workout days, instead of like lifting, like on my rest days, I would go swimming. So I improved my swimming skills. Here I am. End of story. So Thursday was fun.
You know what? I'm not gonna lie. She used to go to the pool like a lot, like fucking like middle of the night type shit.
Yeah,
like, I'm gonna go swim
middle
now.
of the night, I'd go swimming.
Like, what are you doing?
The only thing is, I smoked in like a Newport. Yup. The only thing is, the chlorine is really bad for your hair. One, two.
Was that moon time?
Yeah.
I know why he said that.
Two. I split my knee open at my gym. All right, that was crazy. I was getting at the jacuzzi, right? I was about to go into my swim, and I literally touched the corner of the pool. I didn't even notice I slit it open until I looked at all the blood like seeping out. I was like, holy
My man
shit.
said her whale thighs couldn't propel her to victory.
No, that's the opposite of what he said though. First, when we were swimming,
but no, now,
when we were swimming, Gene told me, this is what Gene told me.
Oh my god.
No. Gene told me that he was so contradictive. He would say
whale thighs though. That involves blubber, I think. Oh my god.
Blubber. I mean, thick thighs have fat. That it is what it is.
Hey, listen, whatever keeps you warm in the winter.
Anywho, Gene, you can come catch me at a pool because I'll smoke you anytime.
Whoa.
Next, let's talk about Friday.
She
so
said she was hydrodynamic.
Friday was day 2 of TNABC. Day 2 of TNABC was fun.
I didn't go at all. I'm not even gonna hold you.
You didn't go. So let me tell you, I was late to TNABC. I was late both days because I woke up at 12 both days because I was out partying both days. So after we got to the North American Bitcoin Conference, day 2, it was obvious. Usually day 2 is more emptier than day 1. People usually show up first day. Rooms always packed. Day 2 is like, some people already flew out. Some people, whatever.
Some people stopped giving a fuck.
Right, whatever. So, it was cool. I talked a little bit more to people. I got some more footage. Did whatever.
whales be thick though.
It was cool. So the after party, there was 2 after parties. One was at the Bitcoin mining market, which did you see the Bitcoin mining market?
Whales be thick.
What are you doing? But what are you doing?
I have some whale stickers somewhere. That's
you look like a whale sticker. But anyways, so day 2, the after party, the North American Tim, you're throwing me off. God. Okay, so day 2, the after party was at the Bit Mining Market. The Bit Mining Market is the only dedicated miner rig / mining market like I've ever seen.
Word up.
It's the only one in the state of Florida. It's probably the only one in the United States because mining is not that profitable
Speaking of
anymore.
that plug that we just dropped, you can find them in the Wynwood area now. Definitely consider letting us do that party there. Anyways, go ahead.
So the party was actually really cool. Like it was really nice. Like it was a nice, just like everything. Like the first mining market was in the Doral area by the airport.
Yeah. And
it was okay. It was like in a, have you ever seen like where like, they have like sell bulk items out of and for electronics and stuff. It wasn't anything crazy. It was okay. It was small.
Nah, there's no location though.
This one, oh my God. Let me tell you how like futuristic, like the design, everything. Amazing.
Whale coin.
Amazing.
Whale
everything
coin.
was fantastic. Can you not? Anyways, everything was fantastic.
Is killing me right now.
I really enjoyed the Bit Mining Market. I'll be back there soon. Maybe I'll do a little walkthrough video. So
we might do a pull up there soon, like really soon. I'm working on it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to work on it.
So
we'll see.
we'll see. But anyways, patent pending. Anyways, so
proof of whale.
Really cool. Second party was at a penthouse. We had a penthouse party. So that one was also very neat, and I'll tell you why. 1, it was a penthouse. 2, it was supposed to be an influencer summit. A friend of ours, Bodie, he kind of threw it together, honestly, last minute, but it turned out very well. For just a last minute thing, a lot of people came through, but also who's not going to show up for a penthouse party?
He be throwing some real fly johns. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Like, it was really cool. It was at the top of the Ivy, riverfront. It was, I've never, how many times I've driven by that place and I've never actually gone inside. 1, it's gated off, but I didn't know that was considered Brickell. But in addition, that I didn't know it was considered Brickell, like,
the one that's right there?
It's this whole little city.
The one that we spin around, that's right there?
Yeah, have you? So you know how like when we get off the highway and then there's like this little gated area. Yeah. That is a little city in there.
Yeah. Remember I told you I used to have a little. Remember I told you I used to have a little thing out there.
No. Anyways, so I thought that was really cool. It was literally like its own little city, secluded off from like the rest of Miami type shit. But like it was really cool. It was really neat. I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was kind of windy. I'm not gonna lie. It's been so the weather in Florida has been weird, right? It's been kind of cold some days. It's been really cold some other days,
and then it's been out here a couple days.
It's been really hot other days. It was freezing yesterday, right? Today, I was like, oh, it's gonna be hot. I put a sweater on. It's hot outside. Everything's been weird. I don't know. It is what it is. But here we are. So it was fun.
At least you gonna let Gene talk to me like that?
What is he saying? I'm trying to tell a story here. What's happening? What is happening?
From when I was talking about like how I had a little thing in that little one section
cougar.
Or whatever.
I mean, I don't know. You like you like gummies and whatever. Anyways.
I like
gummies. Anyways, listen, guys. So it was really cool. Really cool penthouse party.
I'm done for
second. What it was worth. It you know, it was okay, right? It was a nice party. Parties are parties. It was fun. Whatever. So Saturday was day 1 of the hackathon. Saturday was exhausting. It was also a VR kind of meetup that we did. It wasn't really a conference. It was a meetup. We did a meetup in VR. That was fun. I talked to some individuals, taught them about blockchain gaming. Blockchain gaming, if you don't know about blockchain gaming, you should get on blockchain gaming because it's gaming that pays you. I understand that there's not, you know, the best games, but there are really cool games like Sea Monsters and Splinterlands, and there's all other games that are, which is the same thing, but there's other games that are coming out slowly but surely. Solaris is coming out on the PS4. That's a blockchain-based game. I think, Ubi? What's the name of that developer? Ubisoft. So Ubisoft is getting into blockchain too. Well, who knew? So really big names are starting to pop up in the blockchain gaming space, guys. It's gonna get exciting soon. Crazy. So if you're not into blockchain gaming as of yet, have fun. Get on blockchain gaming. Yeah, for the Minecraft clone, I think that's the one that Ubisoft is
Minecraft
making.
Clone?
Yeah, there's one that's like
Crypto Voxels, ain't it?
I don't know.
I think that's Crypto Voxels.
Is it Crypto Voxels? I don't know. There's so many that are coming out, but anyways.
Got Garcon in the chat.
Was the party a sausage fest?
Not all blockchain games pay you.
Not necessarily. No, I'm not. It was. I feel like there was a decent mix, in my opinion. It was a party. There were models there. Both parties were pretty decent. The ones that I went to anyways. The bit mining market was mostly men. That wasn't necessarily like a mansion party / penthouse party. The parties that I went to were mansion / penthouse parties. So like obviously, you know, girls are gonna show up. Yeah. You know, it was a little different. Only the bit mining market was mostly men. I'll say that. So Saturday was cool. Sunday was the announcement of the winners for the hackathon. The prizes I think were 0.1 BTC, 2, 4, 6, 8, and then 1.
There was mad models at the Bitcoin Mansion. First of all, listen, I need y'all to watch the Treehouse stream, okay? The one from last Thursday. Because did you see the part where that model, quote unquote, came upstairs?
No.
Yo, it's hilarious.
What?
I was being so sarcastic because, like, first of all, no, like, I don't know what was going on. But, like, I don't know who sent her or what the fuck they sent her upstairs for. Because she came upstairs like, oh, I'm here for the live stream. I'm like, oh, cool. Like, you know.
What?
About,
Who sent her?
Bitcoin. I don't know. And then she came back up and she tried to bring a friend. And I was like, yo, get her out of here. Like,
no, you guys should have just had them sit in.
No, she did sit down for the fucking stream. It was very awkward. It was very awkward. You gotta watch. It's hilarious.
That's crazy.
It's hilarious.
They got paid in Zap.
I bet.
That's hilarious. Actually, Zap sponsored the party, so
She was in love with Tim, says Gene. Yo, you was there, boy. I don't know what's going on. I was so scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was so scared.
Really funny.
Yo.
That's actually. So were these models? They was models.
I don't know, but she was trying to like plug her like Instagram, and I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna have the editor put it across the screen right now.
You're an asshole. Poor girl, dude. Oh man.
That coin.
Oh man, those poor girls.
Yo, I'm a fork popcorn. Just call it that coin.
Girls, man. Plug her Instagram. Yeah, I'm gonna have it put right across the street.
She said it like a bunch of times. I was like, oh yeah, editor, we got it right. All right.
You trolled her. Jesus Christ.
Oh man.
50% hookers, 50% models. That's why I thought they were models. None of the girls there really. I was like, oh, they're right. They're right.
Look, here's my thing. Look.
I mean, they were girls. People were drunk. I'm sure they looked better.
I think models is the wrong word, okay? Because in order for you to be a model, model literally means like.
She's watching right now, like F you, Tim.
Yeah, I'm saying like fuck that, whatever. Like if in order for you to be a model, like to model something means like it's a display, like it's a showing of a thing, right? So for you to be a model, you have to be wearing like a designer's clothes or whatever. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you're modeling something. Like you're giving an example of something. You're not just a model if you just pull up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just you're there. You know what I mean? Like, that's a strong word for that.
Okay, so one, I think
they had girls there.
Contracted through Julian.
That's fine.
Shout out to Juju Rentals.
No. Yeah,
he's
100%.
the one that owns the mansions. Fun fact. Ooh, yes. So he's a guy into crypto who owns a mansion, whatever. Super awesome places. He owns fantastic properties in Miami. If you guys are ever in Miami and looking for a quality scenic property, Juju Rentals is a place to go.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it was fun. Whatever. For popcorn.
Who is that?
Who the heck is Amaris?
Yo, this is like the.
Everybody keeps saying Amaris.
I don't know what that
Amaris
is.
Brown. I don't know who Amaris Brown is. Like, what is an Amaris Brown? Who is an Amaris Brown? What does an Amaris Brown
I dead ass
like?
want to be in on this joke. Can you just I want to be in the cool club with you, and I'm not.
I'm Googling
there.
it. Amaris Brown. Like, what on earth? What is that? No results found. Like, I can't even like Twitter
yeah,
this
man.
person.
Just tell me what's good with this joke.
Anyways,
I want to be
so
down with you.
Let's talk about Sunday. Sunday, that was the last day of blockchain week in Miami. Sunday was fun. It was more of the chill day. Stop. No, it's Belinda. Anyways, so
that is Belinda. Yeah. Yo, y'all don't know.
So
oh
God,
some old videos.
Yo, we need to do a throwback Thursday, like
Belinda and shit. Yeah.
Like all that. Anyways, so Sunday was the last day of Blockchain Week Miami, and it was super fun, but it was also very sad because that's what I said all my last goodbyes to everyone. Tear. So, I forgot to say that I had a flamethrower at the party on Saturday.
Actually, I want to just correct you
Sunday.
there. I want to correct you. It's not a flamethrower, okay? Boring company, not a flamethrower.
Right, it's not a flamethrower. It's my bad. My bad.
Just want to.
Whoa, Elon Musk.
Just for legal purposes, we just have to.
It's really sad because we actually lost all the footage to that. I think someone somewhere has a picture of on their phone of me throwing the flamethrower, and I'll find it and I'll put it up somewhere. But
what do you mean we lost the footage?
All the footage that Jared had was on that memory card that he cannot find.
The one of me with the flamethrower?
Both parties, yes.
You son of a bitch.
I know. One of the photographers that were hired for Blockchain Week, they unfortunately, I think they got their memory card stolen, honestly.
Whichever one of you fucking heathens has the fucking picture of me
accidentally
with the
took a memory card from them, from the center, which if anybody's listening and has randomly found a memory card, please return it. Because it belongs to someone, and you should return it to the Bitcoin Center in Miami. We would appreciate that. So, anyways,
that's crazy.
We had a party at the Crypto Castle on South Beach.
Boat.
That's yeah. So that's if you guys know what the Crypto Castle is, that's technically owned by Jeremy Gardner, which does Augur. However, it is also a part of Juju Rentals. So it's,
actually, he does Awesome Ventures now. I just want to clarify that he's no longer really involved in Augur, but he does do Awesome Ventures now and a bunch of other things. He's got a healthcare line or a skincare line or something like that.
okay,
Cool guy. Really cool
whatever. Awesome Ventures,
Check him
whatever.
out. Yeah.
So, but I'm assuming they rent it from Julian because that, to my knowledge, is part of Juju Rentals. So the Crypto Castle is part of Juju Rentals.
Yo, low key, somebody
That's
told me
it.
they filmed like a TV show there or some shit.
Well, I don't
And
know
it's,
if you
like,
noticed,
not
but
out yet or whatever, but like they filmed some. I don't know. They supposedly they're trying to film like some TV show there.
okay, well, interesting. But anyways, yeah. So it was really cool. The Crypto Castle is actually really nice. Like I think it's one of the like the Bitcoin Mansion was cool, but the Crypto Castle was kind of cooler. Just the aesthetic of the place itself, honestly. But honestly, like they both have their own like, you know, yays.
One's on the water.
One's
like,
on the
that's
water,
cool.
and the other, and one's on the water with a yacht in the back, which I'm pretty sure it's not their yacht. That belongs to someone else. No, it does. It does. It belongs to, I don't know who it belongs to, but it belongs to someone else. It could belong to Jeremy directly, like theoretically, but like, you know, Juju doesn't own that yacht. So whoever's yacht it is, it's someone's yacht. Technically owned by Juju. Is the yacht owned by Juju? No, because I asked Juju's crew and they said no.
The
So
Crypto Chronicle, is that the name of that show that they're filming?
I don't know. It could be.
They're
But
filming
anyways,
some shit.
yeah, it was cool.
So I've heard.
We had a drone. Somebody was flying a drone at the Crypto Castle. I gotta get those pictures off that drone because that was cool. Ken was there. That was Ken's last day. That's when he left. A bunch of us were there. It was a barbecue for the students initially after the hackathon, which was awesome. It was fun. And then from there, from the barbecue, it kind of turned into an after party. We ordered a bunch of pizza. It was fun. It was great.
There was pizza?
Yeah. There was yeah, we got food. Where were you? Anyways,
Where was
I don't know. I don't know where you were. But we ordered food. We ordered pizza. It was great. Jeremy don't own it. I know he doesn't own it. I know he doesn't own it because Julian's the one who owns it. But anyways, yeah, he owns. If somebody owns
Fernando
the boat,
says, "Yo."
Here's the thing, right? If you own the yacht, you don't own the house. If you own the house, you don't own the boat. One of the two is right. Like, I'm just saying.
What type of math is that? Is that the Miami math?
Yo, that's how. Number one, that's how you scale up together, right? Like, you don't buy all the nice shit yourself, right?
Okay, so I have
Like,
the
you
boat,
kinda
so I
like-
get to pull up.
Like, if I'm
and
gonna
I
buy
feel
a
you.
yacht, if I'm gonna buy a house, number one, I'm gonna find someone who has a yacht, who doesn't have a house, who lives on water, so they can live in and out of my house, and I can use their yacht. You know how much yachts are? Yo, you know how much yachts are?
I do know how much.
They're
yachts
fucking
are.
expensive. And you saw the size of that thing?
Well, no, that was a big.
That
sucker.
was a huge boat. That boat literally touched end to end.
A little bit older of a boat, but it was a very.
It was
big,
a nice boat.
very big.
It was a
vessel.
pretty nice boat,
Yeah.
and I don't know when they bought it, but like that, it was huge.
Nah, it was a little older, but
But it was huge.
yeah, big old boat.
That was a big old boat. Okay. Anyways, but it was really cool. It was really fun. I'll have to drop some footage
Damn, dude, they
of
said
that. I
Papa
had
was
footage
in the
for all of
house?
this, but Tim
That's
didn't want to use it. But that's a
crazy.
different story for a different day. But I'll drop it on the channel whenever I do the reaction videos because we're essentially gonna do the same thing and have it.
That's a different story for a different day. Passive aggressive ass.
I made videos of every single thing I'm talking about.
You wanna?
Nope.
Don't do it to me, Annalise.
So it's fine.
We can tango. You want to tango?
Tango what?
Do you want to fucking tango?
What are
We
you
can
talking about?
tango.
What are you
Let's
talking
tango.
about?
All right, you guys. Here's what
What
we're
are you
gonna
talking
do.
about? But what are you doing?
Nothing. Everything is totally fine. We're gonna fucking tango.
Anyways, but like I said, it was fun. It was fun. It's old, but it's a big thing. It was a big thing. That sounds weird. Sorry, guys. Anyways, but it was fun. Ain't no little boat. You guys are funny. I don't know what else to say. Like the blockchain week, it was fun. I think. Okay, so last thing, we ended with the night with arts event. So arts event was at this place called Esquina de Abuela. So Esquina de Abuela is out in Alapata.
You mentioned that. Oh, it's so perfect.
It's out in Alapata, and basically it's kind of like a dingy like little spot. It's kind of like for upcoming artists, but there's, you know, it's it's a very interesting spot, and I'll tell you why. Ozuna shot a music video there. Who is Ozuna? Think of Bad Bunny. That's how big Ozuna is, right? But it's also a place where people can come, hang out, and just chill. Like it's very, very like just rustic and just like it's interesting. I like it. But right, it's a very like place. That we did a tokenized launch for a wall there. The story behind the wall that was launched essentially is that there was a person who came from Peru and painted that wall. And we're tokenizing that wall for the purpose of, one, giving back to those indigenous people, in addition to also helping raise money for that location. Even though it's been a very hot spot, it's not such a hot spot now, so we're trying to do a little bit of help here, but it is something that's available. It's a counterparty token. Precolumbiantoken.com is the website for it. Precolumbiantoken.com. So essentially, again, it's meaning to help both the indigenous people and help the location, because it is it's more of a resource for artists in the community than a location that makes profit off of people. Like, honestly, like this guy, like he's a saint, right? Like, fantastic guy, fantastic persona, but there's that. That was fun. That was the end of blockchain week right there. Tim, I left him in Miami, honestly. I don't even know how he got home. He didn't even get home. I had to go pick him up. He got somewhere somehow, but it was fun.
Anyways, let's look at a little video of that, huh?
Of that night.
Wow, look at this.
Sure.
Look what I just made right now, right before your
Tim
very
didn't clean
eyes.
his room.
Look at this. Look at this.
So-
Wow,
so
look at
let's
this
get out that
cute little video. Look at this cute little thing right here, you guys. Wow.
If you guys hear the person singing, that was someone who was actually performing and singing the video.
Wow. Look at this thing. Wow. Wow. Wowie. Totally wow.
Yeah, like I said, it looks chill, and I know the pup. Oh my god, that dog! Oh, he's so cute. His head is bigger than his body. Like it's actually really funny.
Yeah.
But it was a nice wowie wow. Yeah. Anyways, so it was a really, really chill spot, really fun spot. The wall that you saw that I kept panning in and out of where the guy was singing, that's the wall that's being tokenized. Again, if you guys are interested in both helping the spot to keep running, in addition to helping, I miss my son. In addition to helping the indigenous people that this wall represents, precolumbiantoken.com. You can purchase some tokens there. It goes off of Counterparty. Again, it is in efforts to help both the indigenous people, which if you guys know about what's happening to these indigenous homes, they're getting both burned down. Like you saw in Australia, a lot of that forest got burned down. Same thing with the Amazon and the rainforests on South America. A lot of that forest is getting burned down. But yeah, so precolumbiantoken.com, you can get a NFT there. If you buy 10 tokens, you can burn your 10 tokens and get a rare token. If you buy 100 tokens, you can burn those 100 token and get a super rare token, something like that. But again, proceeds will be going towards both the location and the indigenous people. That's why we're doing this. precolumbiantoken.com. That is a wrap up of Blockchain Week. That was our Blockchain Week. It was fun. It was exciting. It was Blockchain Week.
Wow, these are words.
Yeah, I mean that's it. We explained the entire week. And that's it. I could have showed you some more of the week, but you know, here we are. But you know, that's it. That's it, guys. Tim?
That's it.
That's it.
That's all of it right there.
All right. Well, is there anything else you wanted to go over, Tim, before we sign off?
No, I have to pee really bad.
All right.
So I'm
well,
gonna go do
guys,
that.
thank you for tuning in to this live stream of Bits and Tokens. We are honored to have you guys all here with us. We love and we cherish you. Make sure to tune in next week because who knows? I have a bunch of swag, and even though I didn't get to give anything away today, maybe, just maybe, most likely, we'll give away some stuff next week. So tune in 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you guys. I'll have some goodies for you from this past week, and it'll be fun. Tomorrow night, if you guys are in the Miami area, VR Game Night. What is VR Game Night? VR Game Night is a night where the community comes together at the Blockchain Center, and we play games. We teach about blockchain games.
Peace,
we play
love, and
Smash.
hodl,
You can come
Jake
catch
the
these hands.
snake.
Make sure to come out, have fun. Thanks for tuning in to this live stream of Bits and Tokens. Bye, guys.
Bye forever.